Redfall is the latest release from Arcane Studios and Bethesda Softworks, a first-person shooter with RPG elements set in a town overrun by vampires. But does the game live up to the hype? In this review, we'll take a closer look at Redfall's gameplay, story, graphics, and overall value. Gameplay. Redfall's gameplay is a mix of first-person shooter and RPG elements. Players can choose from 4 unique characters, each with their own abilities and backstory. The game can be played either solo or in co-op mode with up to 3 other players. The combat in Redfall is intense and satisfying, with a variety of weapons, both traditional and supernatural, that players can use to defeat their enemies. The game's RPG elements allow players to level up their characters and unlock new abilities as they progress through the game. One of the standout features of Redfall is its focus on co-op gameplay. Playing with friends can make for a more enjoyable and intense experience, as players must work together to take on the vampires. Story. Redfall's story is set in the town of Redfall, Massachusetts, which has been overrun by vampires. The player must choose one of 4 characters to play as and set out to rid the town of its vampire infestation. The story is engaging and well written, with plenty of twists and turns to keep players interested. The game's characters are well developed and their backstories are fleshed out over the course of the game. Graphics. Redfall's graphics are impressive, with detailed environments and character models that add to the overall atmosphere of the game. The game uses the latest version of the Unreal Engine, which allows for advanced lighting and shading effects. The game's art style is a mix of horror and humor, with a colorful and stylized look that sets it apart from other horror games. The vampires in Redfall are not your typical bloodsuckers, but instead have unique abilities and personalities that make them more interesting to fight. The Unreal Engine 4 is used to power Redfall's visuals, allowing for advanced lighting and shading effects that enhance the game's overall presentation. The game also features dynamic weather and day-night cycles, which add to the immersion and atmosphere of the game. One of the most impressive graphical features of Redfall is the game's use of physics and destruction. Players can interact with the environment in a variety of ways, using weapons to destroy objects and structures, and using supernatural abilities to manipulate the environment. Requirements. Redfall is a next-generation game, and as such, it requires a powerful gaming PC or console to run smoothly. Here are the recommended system requirements for playing Redfall on PC. Processor: Intel Core i7-9700K/AMD Ryzen 7 3700X or better. Memory: 16 GB RAM. Graphics: NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060/AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT or better. DirectX version 12. Storage: 50 GB available space. Sound card: DirectX compatible sound card. For console players, Redfall is currently exclusive to the Xbox Series X/S and PC. The game takes full advantage of the Xbox Series X/S's hardware, with faster loading times, higher frame rates, and improved visuals. Conclusion. Overall, Redfall is a solid addition to the horror game genre, offering a straightforward and enjoyable gameplay experience with impressive graphics and sound design. The game's focus on co-op gameplay and unique art style help to set it apart from other horror games. If you're a fan of horror games and are looking for something new and exciting to play, Redfall is definitely worth checking out.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.